no one can open.
kandi yuguruye ntawugara.
Even when he opened, no one can close.
Amazi rero Imana ikintu gikumuza amaze kwinjira mu bwato, imvura igwa iminsi 40 n'amajoro 40.
Then when the rain started, the rain was rain 40 days and 40 nights.
Kandi iyo mvura ntabwo ari imvura isanzwe nko dusanzwe tumenyereye.
And that rain was not a normal rain as we know.
Ingomero zo mu kuzima amasoko yaratoboka amazi akadudubiza kabiri.
All the sources from underground was come now.
Ayo hejuru mu kirere nayo nyine ngo ijuru ngo imibindi yo mu ijuru Imana icucurira ku isi.
All the rain from on the sky was continued to rain.
Imvura rero ikigwa amajoro 40 n'iminsi 40.
Then the rain was rain 40 days and 40 nights.
Amazi ngo araduga hejuru guteba harenga imisozi y'intambwe.
Then the water was continued to grown up till it's over even the mountain.
Imana iritegereza imaze gushishiriza irabona ko atatu na kimwe gisigaye mu isi gihema uretse Nowa wenyine nabo byari kumwe.
Then God looked and then he found out that nothing was still alive except Noah and those who were with him in the ark.
Harokotse abantu 8 Nowa n'abahungu n'abakazana.
Only Noah was only 8 people, including Noah and his daughter-in-law.
Ayo mazi namaze kwiganza ku isi Imana bitangura guhuhisha umuyaga.
Then when the water was all over the world, God sent the wind.
Twasomye amajambo y'Imana rero ngo Imana yibuka Nowa.
We have read the word of God, how God remembered Noah.
Haheze uwo mwanya wose amazi ari mu isi Imana iravuga ati hari umugorozi wanje yitwa Nowa.
And then after all those things, God remembered, he said, oh, my righteous people. Then God sent the wind, then the water continued to go. Then Noah survived. Even ourselves, we are forming from the generation of Noah. It's the beginning of Adam and Eve, then Noah is the one who lived.
Ijambo rero twavuganye mu ntango ni ijambo riva mu kwibuka n'Imana.
The word I have told you in the beginning is the word said to be remembered by God.
Mbega umuntu yibukwa n'Imana bigenze gute?
How someone could be remembered by God?
Hari umuntu yibukwa mu bibi n'igihe umuntu yibukwa mu byiza.
Someone you may be remembered by good things and bad things.
No rero Imana yamwibutse kubera yari umugororotsi yanihishwa n'ibizira byo muri ico gihe.
No, he was remembered because he was a righteous in that time.
Nico cyatumye Imana imwibuka iramurokora.
That's why God remembered him and saved him.
Kuko yubaha Imana.
Because he really honored God.
Twasoma igitabo cyo kuvayo naco.
We have read the book of Exodus.
Ingene Abisirayeli banishe umuntu wabo ushika ku Mana.
How the Israel were groaning till their groaning went over to God.
Imana rero nayo ngo yumva umuntu wabo ibona uko bameze.
Then God hear his groaning and remember and know how they feel.
Yesu nashimwe. Bwana sifiwe sana. Imana rero umugororotsi wayo iramwibuka iribuka n'ivyo umuntu akora.
God always remember his righteous and remember even what he do.
Ibikorwa dukora Imana iravyibuka.
The work we do, God remember.
N'ivyo umuntu yakoze mu buto Imana iravyibuka.
Even those who have done well when we're still young, God remember.
N'ivyo dukora Imana iravyibuka.
Even what we are doing now, God remember.
Umuririmbyi yavuze ngo nta jambo Imana yavuze ngo rihere.
The singer has said that no word from God can go in vain.
Yesu nashimwe.
Praise the Lord.
Abantu bayo rero ibyo bakoze Nowa yakoze ibikorwa byiza.
Noah has done a good work.
Ariko ntiyarazi ingene bizogenda ariko kubera Imana yamushimye.
But he didn't know the end. But because God really loved him.
Imana ntishobora kurandurana abagororotsi n'abanyabyaha.
Because God cannot destroy the wicked people and the righteous people.
Abagororotsi bafite ingero yabo n'abanyabyaha bafite ingero yabo ivyo turabizi.
They have their own way. Even the sinners, they have their own way.
Abantu b'Imana rero ibikorwa bakoze
The people of God, what the deed they have done,
barandikirwa bakazobisanga imbere.
it's written so that they can receive it after.
No Imana imaze kumwibuka yagize umugisha.
After Noah, God remember him, was blessed.
Bongera guhana amasezerano.
He have a new covenant.
Imana ariko iritegereza irababara cyane.
But God, he looked, and then God was
abantu bose yaremye baheze hasigaye no wenyene.
Because all the people he created, all of them were destroyed.
Ikishiraho indahiro yo kutazosubira kumarisha isi umwuzure.
Then God, he put a vow of not to destroy the world with water.
Ariko hari ibindi Imana zo. Imana iramubwira ati naho ashaje yari amaze imyaka 100.
God told him, even though he's old, because he was about 100 years.
Iravuga iti umugorozi wanje ngomba ndamwibuka ngira ikintu ndamukoreye.
Then he said, now I have to remember my Russia, I have to do something.
Kandi Imana igihe yarandura Sodomu na Gomora ngo yibutse yuko ari umugorozi.
Also, even the time he went to destroy Sodom and Gomorrah, he remembered that there is a righteous there.
Turabona rero abantu b'Imana bagenda bibukwa.
We see how the people of God always remembered.
Hari ibintu bishika nova nk'ibintu bishika nka bine bituma Imana yibuka umuntu.
There are like 4 things make people to remember us.
Nk'abantu b'Imana rero ko tujya mu ijuru turakwiye gukora ibintu bishobora gukora ku mutima w'Imana Imana bigatuma ifata ingingo ku bwoko bwacu.
As the people are going to heaven, we should do good things. The things will touch the heart of God, and God can remember us.
Yesu nashimwe.
Praise the Lord.
Bwana sifiwe sana.
Praise the Lord.
Imana sinovuga ko tuyihenda ariko Imana
we are not begging God, but God.
Umuntu ashaka kwinginga Imana.
But you may try to plead God.
Abraham ariko yinginze Imana.
How Abraham was pleading God.
Moses ariko yinginze Imana.
Even Moses, how he pleading God.
Wamenga ariko arayihanura mugabe Imana ibiyizi.
It was like he was giving advice.
Kuko Imana iriyizigiye.
But God, he trusts in his own.
Imana nushobora gucarira na hariya ngo ngubwire ukomeshe se bibwiye ngo itsinde.
You cannot turn in the corner so that maybe you can overcome God.
Wovuga amajambo ibihumbi bibiri kakubwira ijambo rimwe bacuvuga ati Imana ndemeye.
You may say 2,000 words, but God may tell you one word and then he say, God, I agree.
Na Yobu yari umugororotsi.
Even Job, he was a righteous.
N'Imana yaravugiye Satani ati witegereje umugororotsi wanjye Yobu.
Even God told devil, then he said, have you seen my righteous Job?
Burya rero abantu b'Imana hari ibintu biducanga bitugora gutahura.
Sometimes the people of God, there are something we may not understand.
Kuko abantu batazi Imana baravuga ngo none kugorotse usenga kuva kuzinanye n'Imana kubera kushikirwa n'ibi.
So people they may say, because you are righteous and then you are praying, why all these things are coming to you?
Icyo ni ikintu abantu usanga tukubibaza ati none kubera iki biri kubiraba kandi nkorera Imana icyo.
These are the things all of us ask ourselves and saying that why these things happen to me, why I'm serving the Lord.
Babandi bataza no mu rusengero rw'Imana kumenga baguwe neza.
And how come the people even come to church? How come their lives are really well?
Mu ijambo rimwe ibintu bishikira umugororotsi.
In one word, the things come to the righteous.
Satani ntapfa kwinjira.
The devil will never enter easily.
Yesu nashimwe.
Praise the Lord.
Satani ntapfa kwinjira umugororotsi.
The devil cannot enter into the righteous.
Muti none bigenda gute?
How it happened?
Satani arasaba uruhushya.
The devil, he asked permission.
Yaje kuba bati uvuga ngo reka mvuge izina reka mvuge Matayo ari muri Bibiliya sembebe nihenda mvuge mwebwe.
Let me say another word, give an example.
Atuvuga ngo Matayo arakubanga atuvuga Matayo arakubata. Yego cyane aranyuba.
You say Matthew is really honoring you. Then he say
ataranyuba cyane asenga ijoro n'umurango.
Then he say Matthew he prayed day and night.
Ati nibikorwa Matayo akora agenda bizi.
Even the work he does I know.
Kora ku bugingo bw'Imana niko yabwiye.
Touch to his life, then you see. That's what he told.
Ati yobu n'umugororotsi ruba.
He said Job is righteous and
aratunganye nabo mu rugo rwiwe.
he is always righteous even in his household.
Satani ati yo atoya.
Then the devil said no.
Atakuba kubera afise inka nyinshi.
He obey you because he have many things.
Afise ingamiya.
He has horses.
afise abakozi bahinda muhira,
He has many servants in his house.
afise ibintu biramukikije,
He's surrounded with things.
none yoka kukubaha gute?
How then he cannot obey you?
Satani hajya rero araza abantu bubaha Imana kubera ibintu n'abubaha Imana kubera gakiza.
The devil, he knows the people who obey God because of material things and those who obey him because
Dukizwe
of material
neza
things.
Bwana asifiwe sana.
Praise the Lord.
Yesu nashimwe.
Praise the Lord.
Tudahagaze ku mahera, tudahagaze ku bintu,
Without standing on money or on material things,
ariko tudepanda ku Mana.
but depending on only God.
Yesu nashimwe.
Praise the Lord.
Yobu yari yafashe Imana nk'Imana yiwe.
Job, he held God as his own goal.
Satani amubwira ngo tumwa ukuboko ibintu by'ubimare byose ureka so kukubaha.
Then the devil he was sent to destroy everything and then see if he's not going to continue to obey God.
Mu isaha imwe byari biheze uhereye ku nka no ku bana.
In 1 hour, everything was destroying from children and other things.
Abasoma biramazine byagenze haraje abantu barajya inka zigira ibibazo abana inzi bagwako bari mu minsi
The Bible,
mikuru.
you know what happened? How the children, the house was fallen on them, everything was gone.
Satani acarekwa ku Mana
And then the devil ran out to God.
ati wabonye yo?
Then he said, have you seen this?
Imana aracyavuga ati wabonye umugozi wawe.
Then God said, have you seen my wrath?
Icyo Imana rero bigomba ko iraba ko tuyihishimwe tudahagaze ku bintu ariko duhagaze kuri yo.
What God wants, He wants us to glorify Him without standing on material things.
Bibiri ivuga ngo umwana w'igifu nagatetereza kuri se.
The Bible says that the foolish child is embarrassing to his parents.
Igihe duhagaze neza rero kuri data Imana iranezerwa
When we
ikatwirata.
stand well on our Father, God always rejoices.
Ikirata umugororotsi.
Then He proud and said that we are righteous.
Imana iranezerwa ngo wabonye yo umugororotsi wanjye nyine anyubaha.
God was really rejoicing and saying that, have you seen my righteous?
Satani ati none rero kukubaha gute n'amagare waramuhaye gukomera
Then
Satani.
the devil said, how come you cannot continue to obey you while you give him
Ayo muntu yigeze
a
guraba. Ngo gishitani aranyangaye. Uwo muntu agasenga we ngo gishitani aranyangaye.
Sometimes one person was praying saying that
Nuko bamukora na
the
Satani.
devil is really hating you.
Hari ibintu bigoye no gutahura gusigura.
Sometimes there are things it's really understand.
Sinzi Imana hari ibyo kwita bigatwenga ntawe ubizi
I
Imana
don't know
yifata.
how even God
Gusa turabana kuri Imana. Turabana imbere yayo ariko Imana ni nyembabazi.
but
Yesu
God
nashimwe.
is a merciful God.
Umuntu agasenga yababaye ngo shitani aramwanga.
Sometimes you pray and they were really sad and saying that the devil is really hating you.
Natwe be turamana mu izina rya
Even ourselves we hate the devil in the name of Jesus.
Yesu nashimwe.
Praise the Lord.
Satani rero Imana ikimubwira ngo genda mugabo umutima wiwe. Imana yakumije umutima wa Yobu.
Then the devil, God tell the devil, go, but God hold the heart of Job.
Yobu rero ngo kuva ubwo nyene Satani avuye imbere y'uhoraho ibihute murazi ibihute ibivyiye.
Then after the devil arrived from the presence of God, immediately
kuva ku mutwe gushika mu kirenge
from
hose
head and all over the body,
aragwara
he was really suffering and sick.
umudamu we baramuta,
Even the wife was rejecting him.
abakunzi be baramuta,
All the servants rejected him.
baza nkabaza kumuhanura baza kumukora ku itama.
They came like to come to give him advice, but they came to
bya
him.
bintu rero biducangira bamubwira ati tereganwa Imana ni hano umuntu atacumuye
Things confusing us.
kandi
The
bari abantu
friend
b'Imana.
telling him, Job, no one can be like that without sin against God.
Yo witwa Bildadi, Elihude na Zofari abantu amazina nkayo abo nyene
Those names,
bati cyo ufite ukubwire Yobu.
they came to him, they said, Job, you have to humble yourself so that you can take.
Urazi kugira ikibazo aho kukuremesha abantu bakaza bakora ku itama.
Have you seen the people instead of comfort you, they came to insulting you?
Gerageze kuba umuvyeyi, nabuze umuvyeyi ndi muto afise imyaka 10.
I lost my parents while I was 10 years old.
Ndibuka abantu bamwe baje kuturemesha.
I remember some people, they came to encouraging us.
Baraze ruhande yawe.
They came close to me.
Ngo yongo kibona papa wa yapfuye.
They came, they said, oh child, your dad is dead.
Ngo yongo mbega n'uzogira.
They say, oh, how you going to raise?
Babo babwira kwengera bakagaruka yongo iki kibono ngo rikura
They
mu
came and
kibono.
they continued to say, look that child.
ngo yo ngo umwana barakiri muto ngo umugabo uragowe mwana ngo none
They said this child is still young or child, you are in trouble. Because your dad is dead. So to tell you that your dad is dead, is that really comfortable? But really God is good. I was not saved.
Ariko abantu Imana afite amajambo aremesha agira abantu iby'ubugingo.
But the people of God, they have a good concept of life.
Ndagowe narabibona ko ngowe mugabo.
I know that I was in trouble.
Bwana sifiwe sana. Yobu rero wakunze bibaje kumuhanura baramubwira ngo tekeza Imana ni hamutacumuye.
Then his friend, instead of comforting him, they tell him God cannot punish anyone who
bibi wakoze bikugarutseho.
Means what you have done is coming back to you.
Ngo kenyera wibuke tukubwiye.
You have to be strong so that can tell you.
Abo bamaze iminsi ruhande y'Imana.
They spend days around him.
Umwe Elihuda atambura, uwundi akajyako, uwundi akajya bamukuranirwa. Babirutati, uwundi akashirako.
Even those Bedad, they continue.
Ngo baririsa bo hambere utebereza kindi.
Then they tell him to remember.
Harurabona yabonye ntayo wonye tacumu.
Have you seen anyone who went through this without sin?
Yobu nawe ati akenge ati karacyariho nubwo biro.
And then Job told them, I still on the throne.
Yesu nashimwe. Ndi kwijambo rivuga ngo kwibukwa ni iki? Kwibukwa ni Imana.
Remember by God.
Sinobana amajambo yoyo muri yasoma muzoyabona.
I cannot continue with the word of Job, you know it.
Muzobona ingene yiremesheje yisumjije uhoraho.
You will see how he comforted himself.
Ingene Imana mu nyuma yamwibutse ikamugirira neza.
Even how God remember him and do good to him.
Abakunzi b'Imana batuma kuza guca gufi imbere ya Yobu no kumusaba imbabazi kuko bakize.
God made them to come back and bite him before Job.
Yobu rero yibukije Imana ati wibuke ko ata muntu n'imindaro.
And Job, he asked God and reminded God and said, God, I never deny to do good to anyone.
Nabona bagenda gusa nkabambika.
I see those who are naked, then I clothe them.
Nta muntu ashonje n'imicaje.
I didn't deny to feed those who are hungry.
Yobu rero atangura gusenga yibutse Imana.
Then Job, he start to pray and remind God.
Imana iramwibuka Yesu nashimwe.
And God remember him.
Niki Imana yibutse rero Noah.
So that's why God remember Noah.
Niki Imana yibutse Abisirayeli bakura mu buja.
That's how God remembered the Israel, taking them from slavery.
Niki Imana yibutse Aburahamu.
That's how God remembered those of Abraham.
Hari ibintu rero bituma Imana ihaguruka gutabara umuntu kibuka.
There are things cause God to come to help.
Kuko umuntu arashikana kibutsa agasiga yibutse Imana wibuke.
Because you may pray and asking God to remember.
Wibuke ko nagukoreye.
Remember what I have done.
Ikintu akoreye umukozi w'Imana.
Something you have done for serving God.
Icyo kintu gikora ku mutima w'Imana.
That thing always touches to the heart of God.
Bwana sifiwe sana.
Praise the Lord.
Yesu nashimwe.
Praise the Lord.
Mbega turi kumwe.
Are we together?
Nagenda babwira ikintu umuntu akoreye umukozi w'Imana.
I want to tell you something you may do for servant of God.
Icyo kintu gikora ku mutima w'Imana.
That thing touches the heart of God.
N'igihe umuntu ashitse mu kibazo akibuka ati Mana wibuke ko ari ikintu nakoze.
Even when you are in trouble, you remember God and telling God, God, there is something I have done.
Impamvu ya mbere ni iyi.
Number one.
Bajejwe imitima izokwama imbere y'Imana, gutunganya imitima izokwama imbere y'Imana.
They are in charge of preparing the heart of be always before God.
Nukuvuga rero umuntu agize icyo akora.
Means when you have done something,
Imana ibivuga ko bakora.
God remember what you have done.
Yesu nashimwe.
Praise the Lord.
Bwana sifiwe sana.
Praise the Lord.
Nukuvuga iyo umuntu akoze icyo kintu bikora ku mutima w'Imana. Turabona mu gihe cya Irene wa mupfakazi.
When you have done that, it starts in the heart of God.
Ujye mupfakazi yari mu magorwa akomeye.
That widow woman, she was in the trouble.
Yarafise ngo agafuka ngana uko.
She have a little from
gake cyane ngo bagimba bacuri bace bapfa. Ivyitiro byabo kwaro gupfa.
To make fufu and die.
mugabo kubera umukozi w'Imana yari afise ibanga.
But because the servant of God have a secret,
yuko umuntu agiriye neza umukozi w'Imana hari inyungu aronka yaramwinginze ati mupfasha
that anyone who do good for the servant of God, there are some benefits in the same.
ati nta kibazo genda ucumuzanire.
Then he said, no problem, go make it and bring to me.
ibaze nawe kangana uko ni nusu.
Remember how it's really very little?
ufise nk'abana batanu batandatu.
You have like 5 children.
ugire mu gacumbi mugabo ucukohereza umuntu
You want to take it and then give to someone else.
Bora umukozi w'Imana.
And say that it's a servant of God.
wewe umva wo muzanira ishyire ku munzani wo
If you
muntu.
put on a weight, have you tried to give to him?
abavuga ati nagenda sigure hari nagiye. twe n'abana tubanze
Let
tuzi.
him go and suffer them.
Imana idufashe cyane.
May God help us.
hari ukuntu abantu binginga Imana bayeneye Imana.
There are anyhow people can beg God.
ntugira ati mupfasha ntacyo.
Then he say, woman, there is no problem.
genda ugacumuza nawe.
Go and make it and bring it here.
abakozi b'Imana hajya bararinda.
So the servant of God
Sometimes
sometimes they are
bigoye. turi kumega bijo. arabavuga kugira umuntu ashobora agira fe ngo
telling
cumuza.
someone who's hunger, he's about to die.
yacanyira agacumbi.
Then she went and make it.
acaramuzanira.
Then she bring it.
arawukata.
Then she cut it.
ahaze.
After,
yega yarazi ikibazo afite ujya mugore.
the woman should know the time.
abasoma ibintu byakurikiye muri ati byakurikiye mbere.
Do you know what happened?
yamubwirwa agenda atire ibintu afise n'ivyo mu babanyi byose.
He told him to go to borrow all the tools from even the neighbors.
icyambabaje yatiye bike kuko hari umuntu aba yaragowe.
What really hurt me, she borrowed few things.
yarabuze deplacement avuga ati naho Imana yobikinga yobikoze.
Even though she may not have something to help her, she may even say that if God can give me a bicycle, I will thank God.
niba usimbura umuntu umwe niwe yigeze guhura n'umukuru w'igihugu.
I really remember one story. One person met with the president.
uwo munyagihugu yari kazibira ibinogo ahantu imodoka zikunda kugira agisida ibinogo mwibarabara.
That person, he was covering the holes in the street.
Perezida ashitse akirahagarara ubwo nyene.
Then when the president came, he stopped.
Security ikikoragurika murazi nyene bice bigenda.
You know what's happened? The security always come down.
wa muntu atera isuka na cya gipawa yari afise ariruka.
That person, he threw the shovel and the horse, then he ran away.
atiruka muhamagara uriya muntu.
Then they say run and they bring that person.
baragenda baramuhamagara bamuza.
Then they go to call him and they bring him.
umutima ugera
He was so scared feeling that he's going to die.
ati araguhamagaye.
Then they say he's calling.
cyangwa ati hagiye bari gukora iki.
He asked him, what are you doing?
ati jewe nyakubahwa ariko ndazibira ibarabara.
Then he says, sir, I'm trying to cover the hole in the city.
urizibira kubera iki inde bikubwiye.
Who told you? Why are you doing this?
ati jewe urabona mba hafi y'ahantu.
Then he said, I'm living close to here.
imodoka zamazagiza gisite misi yose.
Many cars always they got into accident all the
ati
time.
rero birambabaza cyane ku bantu ati ndariko ndagerageza kuziba kugira hamere neza.
So it's really make me sad and see how people suffer. That's why I was trying to help.
wageze neza cyane.
Then he said, you have done well.
uwo muntu abona gutuka ati tekana.
Then they told him, please be peace.
mugabo ugomba nakubaza.
I want to ask you,
igiki cyo nka perezida nagukorera umwana gukorera.
what do you think that the president can do for you?
yo nkuru narumvise narababaye.
When I heard that, I was really mad.
burya hafi y'umugisha shetani abatunye ngaho n'ukuri.
Sometime before the president, the devil is
ubundi
there.
yavuze ngo shetani na shetani baba baje.
Oh, the devil are there.
ibaze perezida arakubajije ngo ni igiki no gukorera.
Think about the president asking you, what do you want me to do for you?
yabaje bicu ndari gusanga nari nzi ariyo quartier ziraho nziza.
If it was me, I know there is a good.
none hari wangibyiza atabizi.
So anyone who
oya reka. nari gusaba ahantu hafi y'ahaba agafuma ashyira hirya gatoya.
I was going to ask him close to where he lives.
acari mbira jewe ganyakubaho ikintu nifuza ko woma.
Then he said, do you know what I really wish?
jewe ndagusabye ikintu nyakubaho.
I really want a bicycle.
mwumvise ngo musabye iki. ikinga amutanga n'amaguru akuma ikinga
Whether you really ride it, even if you get tired.
ikinga ugeze ahantu waduga urifuza no kuyita
Whether you go to the
ni bande banyonze ikinga ngira uko turaba bamubamo barayinyonze nacyo narayinyonze nawe we urimo atayinyonze mugeze ahantu waduga ikinga bimeze gute
what happens when you get
umwe
up?
ngo ihindurira ahantu mu byatsi ukabandanya
You may even leave it there.
ati se ikinga tego ahera ngo nakomesheje perezida
For him, he didn't know that he really.
acha telefone musangeri hafi aho musangeri sabwe uri he ndaha
Then he called, and this day called him where he is.
ati umuntu yita ukuntu karaje umumpere ikinga
Then he said, this person is coming to you,
Yeah.
so give him a bicycle.
atego nyakuba cyagenda
Then he went.
uwo muntu yasabye neza se
Does that person really ask?
sabwe umugabo nivyo yahambye erega mugabo yarose promotion ariko mugabo Yesu nashimwe nukuvuga ngo ibintu dukora ijuru irabizi
What we are doing,
imana irazi ivyo ukora
God knows what you do.
kandi imirimo myiza dukora tuzoyihemberwa
And the good deed we are doing,
uwo muntu ivyo yakoze perezida yarabimenye yobu ivyo yakoze imana yarabizi
what Job has done, God knows.
imana rero yamugiriye neza
God has done good.
narivuze rero hari ibintu umuntu akora ikintu ukore umukozi w'imana
I was saying that there's something you do when you are doing for the servant of God.
bwana sifuye sana
Praise the Lord.
umuntu arondera umugisha ikintu cyitwa ubuntu kiriko kiragama ndetse n'icyaheze
Grace, there's no grace anymore.
nukuri mu mbabare siniko ndasaba ikote
Please
Oh, yeah.
Be aware of me.
ndiko
I'm
ndavuga
not
uti
asking
arabogera
this.
ati mwarimu rero agomba tumwikote agakoti kagafise
You may feel that maybe
kandi nacyo kabaye bwana sifuye sana ndi kumvuga ijambo ry'imana
I'm just
ntihagire umuntu avuga ngo ndiko ndasabira ngo abakozi b'imana cyangwa iki oya
do not even think about it.
urondora umugisha urabikura utaburondeye novuga ngo sinovuga ngo barishoboye imana irabatunze ubwo nibo babo
I cannot say that.
Bwana sifiwe sana.
Well enough, but
yesu nashimwe yeriya rero byo mudamu niwe yagize inyungu gusumba Eliya
that woman, she was the one who was
kubera yakorera imana kubera yakorera imana
because she served the Lord.
ikindi cya kabiri gituma imana ihaguruka
Number two, cause God to stand up.
ikintu umuntu akora imfubyi n'umupfakazi
Everything you have done for the widow and orphan.
abo bantu barira baraba imana yonyine yo mu ijuru
Those people, they are crying and they're looking only God.
igihe umuntu agize icyo akora kuri bo
Anytime you do anything to them,
gikora ku mutima w'imana
touch to the heart of God.
umuntu abikora atazi inyuma ubona akazosubiza
You doing it while you do not even expect
kuko
any benefit.
niyo barize umuntu abarenganije bakitwara imbere y'imana
Even when they get not,
uwo muntu agira ingorane
when they do not
uwo muntu agira
get
ingorane
receive the good justice and the
Biri-
trial,
birivuga
that
ngo
person go in trouble.
imana ngo niyo se w'imfubyi n'abapfakazi
Because God is the father of the orphans and the widow.
gusa icyo imana isaba kugororoka
What God asks is just you have to be righteous.
bwana sifuye sana
Praise the Lord.
icya gatatu
Number three,
ikintu umuntu akoreye ingoro y'imana
things you have done in the house of God.
kuko niho hatunganirizwa imitima izobona imana
That's where they prepare the heart will receive God.
ibikorwa dukorera ku ngoro y'imana imana irabyandika
The deeds we do in the house of God, God are written.
je narigeze kugira ahantu ndasenga imana ndabwira imana
There were times I prayed, I tell God,
hari igihe umuntu ibyo murabona uko ngana ibyo umuntu amaze gukora si hari n'ibyo umuntu atibuka
you can see how I am, even what I have done.
muga hari igihe umuntu
There
avuga
are even something
hari igihe umuntu avuga kimwe cyangwa bibiri hari igihe umuntu avuga kimwe cyangwa bibiri
sometimes you may say one thing or two.
ndabwira imana wibuke wa munsi ku ngoro y'imana
Then I tell God, remember that day.
ntubizi icyo gikorwa nakora
I believe you know what I have done.
ati wibuke n'inzara nari mfise
Remember the hunger I was having.
wibuke n'icyo narara
And I remember the night I spent.
wibuke ya majoro mana wibuke
Remember the night.
hari umuntu abageze ahantu hakomeye
So means that time you are far.
none wibuke n'uwo yararushe naruhuye
Remember where it took me from.
yesu nashimwe
Praise the Lord.
ndibuka icyo imana igeze kumbwira mu ijoro isanze aho
Then I remember that night how God talked to
imana
me.
irambwira ngo igikorwa ukora kiba gito kiba kinini
Then God told me the deed you do, either bigger or small.
jewe ndakizi
I know.
naravyanditse
I have written.
bwana sifiwe sana
Praise the Lord.
aho naciduka ndavuga mana urakoze ndagushimira
Then that time I was wake up and
hanyuma
I said,
nivuga ijambo
God,
rimwe gusa rikaba rikubiye mu majambo menshi
because when God said that, it means it's combined with many.
yesu nashimwe
Praise the Lord.
bene data turakwiye gukora ibikorwa bituma imana yibuka twicira ijambo rivuga ngo kwibukwa n'imana.
Dear brethren, we have heard the word of saying that to be remembered by God.
hari aho ukora ibikorwa byiza naho vyoshika ukajya mu ntege nke ukavuga uti imana nubwo biruko ibuka ko nigeze kugukorera
Even though you may go into weaknesses,
ibuka abantu naruhuye ibuka bo nagaburiye
then
barayubusa
you tell God, they have done this, the people you have helped.
ivyo bikora ku mutima w'imana.
Those things touch the heart of
ivyo
God.
dukora imana izovyandika
Whatever we do, God will write.
n'ubu turi ngaho imana ikirandika ngo naka yagiye gusenga
Even today, God is writing, that person is in the church.
naka yaririmbye
That person has sinned.
tuzohembwa
Will be rewarded.
aho imana iri mu ijuru izohemba umuntu wese ivyo yakoze.
God, He will reward any one of us of what you have done.
bibiliya iravuga ngo ingira tugeramo nayo natwe tuzogererwamo.
The Bible have said that the ways we give, that we receive the same way.
imana yibuka shadraka na meshaki na bedenego yibuka mbere na daniyeli kuko batayiteteje irabibuka
God
muri bake.
remember Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, even Daniel, because they never put God in shame.
bamaze gucana umuriro imana iravuga ngo ariko abantu ntibigeze banteta.
After they make fire, and God said, these people, they never sin against me.
ati aba bantu ntiboshobora gupfurufurubi.
Even for them, they cannot die a bad death.
imana iramanuka kuraba kuko baramaramaze no gushika ku kanyuma.
And God came to see them because they were stand till to the end.
imana irabibuka.
God remember them.
daniyeli uko nyine baramubeshe ngo yapfukama gatatu ku munsi.
Daniel, even they long force accusing him because he was praying 3 times a day.
imana iravuga ati ariko umuntu yarafashe ingingo kutihumanya.
But this person has made a good decision of not sinning or not to sin against him.
bamaze kumutera mu gobo rw'intambwe imana yaramanutse.
After they throw him into the den of
ibuye bashirako
God came.
ibuye bashirako barumugarana.
Then they cover him.
ariko hari imana yibuka mu ijuru.
But there is a God.
yesu nashimwe cyane.
Praise the Lord.
bakoze imana izotwibuka.
I serve God, God will remember us.
bijo na mwene data hariya imana izotwibuka. ibikorwa dukora imana izotwibuka.
God will remember us.
amajoro mwaraye imana izoyibuka.
The night you spend, God will
ibikorwa
remember.
mwakoreye imana izovyibuka.
The work you have done, God will remember.
naho imisozi twaduze imana izoyibuka.
The mountain will climb, God will remember.
muri ibyo yavuze ngo azohamagara amazina imana izohamagara.
The singer has sing and said that he called
ivyo umuntu yakoreye imana izobizana imbere yiwe.
everything you have said to God, God will bring before you.
hari bashobora kureba barasenga basengera ishengero.
Some they may spend the night and praying for the child.
imana bigira bizi.
God knows.
ushobora kuri nka mu ngoro y'imana basengewe n'abandi.
You may be here because others they were praying for you.
amarara baramanitse avuga ati imana tabara ariko abantu bariko bararimbuka.
There are people who will lift up their hands asking God to
ivyo imana ivyibuka ariko imana izokora. imana ivyibuka ariko izokora.
God will remember because he will do something.
yesu nashimwe.
Praise the Lord.
naho bokorera ikintu umuntu ntabibabare.
Even
ariko
though they may do something, they may not pay
imana
attention.
izovyibuka izohamagara.
But God will remember.
izohamagara abaririmbyi.
He will call the singers.
abaririmbyi uvuga ati bakozi banje babizigiwe.
He will call dear myself.
bizigiwe kuri biki.
You have a trust in small things.
ngo mwinjire mu munezero wa data.
Come and enter into the happiness of our Father.
umuntu ashobora kugira igikorwa umenga ni ibintu bisanzwe utuntu nk'utu.
You may do something, you may feel that it's normal,
tuba turiko tunezereza umutima w'imana.
but it's really
Bwana
rejoicing the
sifiwe
heart of God.
sana. yesu nashimwe.
Praise the Lord.
tuzohembwa izohamagara korali izohamagara naka mwese ku giti
We will be
ciwe.
rewarded. He will call the choirs, will be calling the name.
umuntu ahembwa ivyo yakoze.
Each one of us will be rewarded for
izohamagara
what we have
abakozi
done.
b'imana.
Even the servant of God.
ngwano bijo gato ngwano gato ngwano nawe we mugenzi izohamagara amazina.
He will call the names.
muravyemera ko izohamagara amazina.
Do you understand?
bijo imana izohamagara amazina gawe.
That's God will call the names.
mugenzi izohamagara amazina
He will call the name.
umwese mubaze icyo yakoze
Each one of you will ask you what you have done.
izohamagara ati biberi nimwitwa ngwiki
He will ask you your name.
yitwa izina ryiza witonze izohamagara ngo uwitonze bijo
He will call your name.
haleluya ivuge ngo umukozi wanjye w'umwizigirwa
Then say, my truly servant, my faithful servant.
igihe waba uzinduka guteguza korale
The time he came early to read the choir of preparation,
ukava muri upendo ukagenda muri yufu ati nari ndabizi
going from Upendo and the youth, I know it.
hano wahora uhebinda gusenga atega je nari ndabizi
All the time you go to pray, I know that.
wanasifiwe sana
Praise the Lord.
uvuga ati wizigiwe kuri wiki
Because you
wizigiwe kuri
have
byinshi ingo winjire mu munezero wanje
come and enter into
bibiri
my
ivuga ngo
heart.
abantu b'imana bazokwambika ibisibo
The people
y'ibyo
of
bagiye
God
bakora
will be proud.
ibyo wakoreye ntavyo nzi ushobora kubona aya majoro n'imisozi bagiye
I don't
baduka
know what you have done very well
ugenda uniha ku gikorwa cy'imana
and always going to serve the Lord.
imana yarabibonye
Amen.
imana yarabibonye
God have seen.
imana yarabibonye
God have seen.
asengera iherezo
Then
bwana asifiwe sana yesu nashimwe bwana asifiwe sana mbega turi kumwe uzohamagara ati mugenzi tisabwe
Then he asked him again,
umukozi wanje w'umwizigirwa
my faith servant,
igihe wagenda uravuga ubutumwa nenda kuzi
the time you go and preach, I
kihajya
know.
narakubona
I have always seen
intuntu wagenda n'igikuba cy'imana ndayizi
the burden you carry, I know.
ngore winjira mu munezero wanjye
Come and enter into my happiness.
bwana asifiwe sana
Praise the Lord.
abantu bose bazohamagarwa amazina
All the people they will be called by name.
n'imana izohamagara abayobozi izohamagara abayobozi ba pasiteri
Even God will call the leaders.
ibabaze ingene baragishengero
He will ask them how they read the church.
tudakwiye kubagora kuko imitima bazoyibazwa
Because all the hearts they
kandi
will
nabo
be,
mubagora muzoba muriko murakosha
if you really
izobahamagara amazina
they will call the name.
ati mwabashikanye kugororoka
You have been reached them to the righteousness.
basi kuko mwakoze byose bandabizi
All the deed you have done.
banasifiwe sana
Amen.
insengero basajya imana nzizi zose
All everything you went to, I know.
umwese ibikorwa yakoze imana irabizi
Each one of us what we have done, God knows.
mbega ndi bandi bifuza gukora neza ngo
Who
bazobibuze
really want to be work well so that they can be
ngira ntimwabyumvise ndabaza ni bande bifuza gukora neza ngo bazibibutse imana
who
ngira ngo
really want to do good so that they can remind God.
ibiganza mudugije imana
Lift up your hands.
yesu nashimwe cyane
Praise the Lord.
dukorere imana neza
Let
imana
us
izofira
serve God well.
turangiriza mu gitabo cya kabiri cya samweli
Let's conclude in 2 Samuel.
igitabo cya kabiri cya samweli igice cy'icenda
Chapter 9.
azohamagara amazina azohamagara amazina azohamagara amazina n'utumva ibyawe uzobira azohamagara amazina azohamagara amazina n'utumva ibyawe uzobira yesu nashimwe igitabo cya kabiri cya
2
samweli
Samuel.
igice cya cenda
Chapter 9.
duhere ku murongo wa mbere
From verse 1.
haravuga ngo bukeye dawidi arabaza ati mbega hari agasigarira mu nzu ya sawuli koba kakiriho kugira ngo ndamugirire neza ku bwa yonatani maze hari umunyarugo wa sawuli yitwa ziba nuko baramuhamagara ngo yitabe dawidi umwami aramubaza ati ni wowe ziba nawe ategome ni jewe ziba umusazi wawe umwami aramubaza ati mbega mu nzu ya sawuli ntawo bakiriho ngo ndamugirire neza ku bw'imana ziba yishura umwami ati haracariho umwana wa yonatani amugaye ibirenge umwami aramubaza ati abahehe ziba yishura umwami ati aba kwa makiri mwene amiyeli i lodebari maze umwami dawidi aratuma baramuzana wamukuye kwa Makiri mwene Amiyeli i Lodebari. Nuko Mefibosheti mwene Yonatani umwuzukuru wa Sawuli arenguka imbere ya Dawidi, akubita inkoro hasi aramwunamira. Maze Dawidi aravuga ati, Mefibosheti. Aritaba ati, sabye. Dawidi aramubarira ati, mpore, ntacyo utinya, kuko ntazobura kugira neza ku bwa Yonatani, kandi nzogusubiza amatongo yose y'isokuru Sawuli, kandi uzohora urira ku meza yanjye na ntabwo. 8. Arasubira aramwunamira ati, mbega jewe umusavyi wawe ninda n'indesho nari iki kundoresha n'ijisho kandi ndingipfuye. Imana nishimwe cyane. Naya majambo y'Imana turangirije ko
Those are the word of God we conclude on.
ubu yari umuntu bifita Mefibosheti.
This person,
Mefibosheti rero yari umwana wa Yonatani umwuzukuru wa Sawuli.
Mephiboshethi was the son of Jonathan, the grandson of Saul.
Dawidi rero yari umwami, murazi ko bari sekuru
David, he was a king.
wa Mefibosheti yahiga Dawidi cyane amugomba kumugira nabi. Sekuru.
Then his grandfather Saul, he was really hunting David in order to kill him.
Ariko Yonatani umwana wa Sawuli yakundana na Dawidi.
But Jonathan, the son of Saul, he really they were friends with David.
Aba bose rero bari barapfuye baraguye mu ntambara.
All those that were dead.
Hama Dawidi araba umwami.
And David became a king.
Dawidi rero yingiye higira guhugira mu Bafilisiti akamara igihe.
David, there were time he flee into Philistine
kuba guhigwa n'abanzi hanyuma arongera aragaruka.
Because he was really chasing with the enemy. Then he come back.
Amaze kugaruka rero baragiye kumugarukana kugira bamwimike nk'umwami.
After they come back, they return him so that they crown him as a king.
Ubu Mefibosheti biritubwiye ngo yari amugaye ibirenge.
Mephiboshethi, the Bible told us that was a cripple.
No kuvuga ari kimuga.
He was a really cripple.
Hanyuma Dawidi amaze gushika, umunyarugo wa Sawuli, umukozi wa Sawuli aragenda gusangira Dawidi aza kubeshera Mefibosheti.
Then when David came back, one of the 7 he went
amuvuga amajambo atariyo.
received David and accused Mephiboshethi.
Amuvuga amajambo atariyo.
He was really talking about forcing.
Dawidi ariko arabaza mwene Yonatani gituma ataje kumusanganira, gituma bataje ati bisigariye hariya ntabyo babaye.
David was asking them why they cannot come to welcome him. Then instead that they didn't care, they stayed and they remained there.
Umuntu atagiye muri birebire, Dawidi yarafashe ingingo afata amatongo yo kwa Sawuli na ayagabira uye bita umunyarugo kwa Sawuli.
Without to go far, David made a decision. He took all the land of Saul. He gave to the servant of Saul.
Yesu nashimwe.
Praise the Lord.
Mugabo amaze kuza Mefibosheti.
But after Mephiboshethi came,
acarisigura kwa Dawidi.
then he explained to them.
Dawidi rero aravuga ngo reka byose namaze kubigarura mwene so ujya amatongo namaze kuyamuha.
Then David said that I already give to your servant everything to him.
Acaravuga mu ijambo ryoroheje ngo nta kibazo kizi mu mwami wanjye ugarutse amahoro. Ntahora nabitware.
As long as my servant, you come back in peace.
Yesu nashimwe.
Praise the Lord.
Rero ngo acimusubiza ibyiwe byose bimukomerera.
Then he gave him back all his land.
Icyatumye bimukomorera ni iki?
The reason why he gave him to give him back to him.
Dawidi yibutse urukundo bakundana na se Yonatani.
David remember the friendship they have with his dad Jonathan.
Niho rero acabazana rero uwo munyarugo.
That's why he asked the servant.
Aramubaza.
Then he asked,
ati mbega ntagasigarira ko mu bantu bo kwa Sawuli ko bakiriho?
is there anyone left behind on the family of Saul?
Niho rero yaciye amugabira ibintu byose.
That's why he gave everything to him.
Ziba rero akoze ikibi mugabo cyamugarutseko.
Ziba, she was done a bad thing but come back to him.
Yesu nadufashe cyane.
Praise the Lord.
Bwana sifiwe sana.
Praise the Lord.
Wacamukomera byose niwe yacamubwira ngo genda mumuzane mu kuri Lodebari yari mumuzane azohorerera ku meza yanje.
Then he gave back everything to him. Then he
Yeah.
to bring him back.
Byatewe
to share with him in the same table.
byatewe n'ibikorwa byiza yari yakoze.
It was because a good deed he has done.
Imana iramwibutse.
And God was remembering.
Uwamubeshyeye acamunyaga byose mbere acababwira ko
The
bazamukura.
person who are choosing him, they took everything from him.
Acavuga ngo genda umusubize bya bintu byiwe.
Then he commanded to return everything to him.
Namenye ko amubeshyeye.
I knew that you were lying.
Musubize amatongo yiwe.
Give him back his rent.
Kandi wowe ubwawe n'abahungu bawe 15.
You and your 15 sons.
Ngo n'abanyarugo bawe 20.
All your 20 maids.
Narahariwe bakiba abantu 30.
I count there were 35.
Batagenda gukorera mufoshe itamugaye.
They went to be the servant of Meshaphat.
Mifoshe tinabya gukomeza umwami gusa nicyo gikorwa yari afite.
Meshaphat, his duty was always to remember
kari karamuga ibirenge mugabo kari kibuswe n'Imana.
even though he was a clip.
Yesu nashimwe. Bwana sifiwe sana. Ibikorwa dukora biriho.
The good days we have done, always remember.
Turarangije.
We finish.
Nibiki uri kurakora bira mu buzima?
What are you doing so that you can remember God?
Hari ibyo uri kurakora byiza byotuma Imana ikwibuka.
Do you have anything you are doing it so that God can remember?
Imana burya tuyibonera ko byinshi.
Well, we always remember God.
Mu gusengera imitwaro bawe kwa twese n'ukuri hari dukeneye ku Mana.
I believe all of us can stand up and say that there are many things.
Mugabo Imana nayo hari ibyo dusaba natwe tubanza gukora.
And God, there are things He asks us to do first.
Turabe ko atacobuza Imana gukora muri twe.
Let's see if there are anything can stop us to serve God.
Iyo umuntu rero yiravye akabona ko atamugambi w'Imana ko atakintu coba cyo kuziba umugambi w'Imana.
If you examine yourself and then you find out there's nothing can stop the plan of God.
Atasigara arindire kandi yibutsa Imana ati ma nibuka isezerano
So
ryawe.
you stay and you're waiting and reminding God.
Ninde yumva mu mutima?
Who feels from your heart?
Tugomba dusaba umukozi w'Imana tudusengera.
You want to ask a pastor to come to pray?
Mbega uracyakora ibikorwa by'ubuntu?
Do you still serving God?
Kera wari ufise urukundo rwo gukunda ingoro y'Imana?
Before you have a heart of loving
gukunda abantu b'Imana,
loving the people of God,
kumva uti mbega hazogira ryari ngo tujye gusenga,
and even feel when it will happen so that you can go to prayer,
ugasanga umwete waragabanutse uhaguruke badusenge,
and you feel that your courage has gone, please stand up so that
n'ikindi cyose mpemu yobareka kubira mu mutima wawe,
even anything the Spirit is telling you from your heart.
Yesu aduhana umugisha.
May God bless you.
Ubumva ko twomusengera ahaguruke dusaba.
Anyone who really need to be prayed for, please stand.
Acaza adusengere.
Then we call the servant of God to come to pray
Nimba
for us.
wifuza ko cyari kintu nkwiye nanjye manizomukira ko.
If you really wishing that there's something you really need.
Ujye mana ati nivyo ko umuntu naho byemeze ko arafise ikintu yo kunyibutsa.
Till when God will say it's true, that person he has something can remind him.
Tuhaguruke dushime Imana rero.
Let us stand and give thanks to God.
Tuhaguruke twese dushime Imana.
Stand all of us and give thanks to God.
Turonse amajambo meza cyane.
We have received a wonderful message.
Imana iribuka ibikorwa by'abagore.
God remember the work of the righteousness.
Nageze kure.
I went far.
Icyo ukora
In whatever you
si
do,
uzobijya gusa.
you are not rejoicing by
Naho
yourself.
uzoba utakiriho.
Even though you were no longer,
Urazi ko abana bawe Imana ibahezagiye.
do you remember that your children, God bless them?
Imana iribuka umukiranutsi yagororotse.
God remember the righteousness.
Utakiriho.
Even though you are no more,
Imana ikivuga ngo naka yaragororotse.
and they remember, God remember that person have a
Abana
righteousness,
ikabagirira neza.
then he will do good for
Iyo
you.
turiko turakora Imana rero.
When we are serving God,
Dutegekaniriza n'urubyaro rwacu.
we are doing it even for our
Nico
grandchildren.
gituma ni byiza kugororoka.
That's why it's good
Uze
to
wanjye ukora ibyiza.
always do good.
Yesu ashimwe.
Praise Him.
Tuna dusenga Imana.
We're going to pray.
Cyo ni ikintu gikomeye.
That's really good thing.
Turafise amagogo iyo tuvari iwacu muri Afrika turabakiranutsi rwose.
When we are in trouble, especially when we come back from our country while we are righteous,
Ahantu hari umunyuka yica imitima y'abantu.
this place has a really bad spirit to
Ugasanga
change the
umuntu yasubiye inyuma buke kwa gukunda Imana byaraheze.
Then it start backslide and the love of God is
Aho
no
gukora bya
more.
byiza ugasanga ariko akora ibintu bitari
And the good deed you used to do, then you discover yourself you are
ni
doing
byiza ko
bad.
dukuza umutima ku mana yacu
So we need to bring our heart back to God.
tugorokere imana tureke ibibi
And be righteous to God and stop sin
dukore ibikorwa byiza
and doing bad things.
tugomba
Good
rwose
things.
baraziganiriza n'abuzukuru batuvana
So that we can invest on our grandchildren.
tugira ngo dusenge
We're
imana
going to pray.
ntitwizigera turi mu mwanya hari aho umuntu aba yumva ati ndumva hari ikintu nkeneye ko imana ingirira komeye
Sometimes we cannot not give you time.
iki ni ikintu gikomeye uyu mwanya urakomeye cyane
This time is a very precious time.
ufise inkenerwa yo mu mutima
If you need something from your heart,
ntitwokwimaka kandi ngo imana ikugirire
you
neza
cannot stop giving this time so that God can touch you.
kuko iyo ukavuga uti ndakeneye imana kungirira neza
Because when you came and said, God, I need you.
hari ibintu numva imana mu mutima wanjye bitagenda neza
There are things I feel in my heart are not going
ni
well.
akanya keza imana ikikugirira neza
This is a good time because God comes
ugaca
and
uva
touches
ahantu uri amahoro hagati yawe n'imana
you. Then you feel in a good place between you and God.
nicyo gituma igihe cyose akanya gakenewe
That's why all the time, this time I really need it.
iki twokiye mu muntu
We cannot stop giving to you.
tugira ngo turirimbe
We're going to sing.
niba hari umuntu wumva avuga ati ndafise nkenerwa mu mutima
If you feel that you have something in your heart,
muri bya bikorwa twumva hari usanga umuntu yahora akora neza mugabo ugasanga
the good works
hari
you
ibintu byavanye
make
agakorera neza imana kwa
outside,
kundi garuka rero ku mana
come back to God.
tugira turirimbe
We're going to sing.
kumva hari ikintu imana yagukorera
If you feel that there's something God can do,
utere ntabwo ukuze hano
make step and come.
tujye tugusenga
Then I will pray for you.
nditavye yesu ndaje mukeza w'amaraso avuye anyoza